everybody. So for those of you that don't know me, which is just about everybody in this room, I'm Sasha. And I want to start off by being completely honest right off the bat and saying that it was not easy for me to be here today. And recently, due to some issues in my life, it's been difficult for me to feel happy enough to do a lot of the things that I used to do. So what I want to talk today about is gratitude, because it's something that has shown to have a very large positive effect on some of the things that I've had to go through. And I want to start this off by telling, hopefully, a brief story about something incredibly stupid that I did just this past summer. So I was driving home from DC to Richmond in my very old mom car, Toyota Matrix, and I had to stop for gas. I was very focused about some of my personal problems. I think it was about a boyfriend or maybe my dad or something, but whatever it was, it had me worked up enough to make the mistake of putting diesel gas in my mom car. Now, I clearly don't know squat about vehicles, but I do understand now that I don't drive a large truck or a boat or a tractor. Typically, if you put the wrong type of gas in your vehicle, it's not that big of a deal, as long as you don't start the engine and then drive, which is exactly what I did, of course. And I got about 4 minutes on the interstate before I broke down and had a mental breakdown, of course. It was a $1,400 mistake that I made. And I know that we're not all accounting majors, but I'm sure it's safe to say that working a minimum wage job as a struggling 20-year-old college student does not help the situation in the slightest. So this is just one small example of a number of negative things that I've been coping with that I'm comfortable sharing with you all today. And what I want to say is that I've turned to gratitude to try to help myself as well as the people that I love. And I really think that there is something to be grateful for, to be thankful for in any situation, as negative as it may feel. So I'm going to share a few examples of how I think gratitude is incredibly effective for all of us as human beings in our well-being. So starting off, according to Happier Human, it's a really good practice to write down your positive thoughts, feelings, exercises, things that you love, things you're thankful for every day in a journal. There was a study done with a large group of people, and in a short amount of time, it was found that doing this practice had them experience 19% increase in their ability to exercise, a 10% less physical pain symptoms, and had 25% increase in their ability to just fall asleep at night. It's also been proven that doing daily gratitude practices significantly improves your career, which I know is relevant to all of us as either professionals or emerging professionals. And this is seen in having success in managing people and organizations, in our networking skills, our decision-making capabilities, our efficiency in doing daily work tasks, and in our ability to find mentors in our career that can help us every day. So when I first heard all these statistics or listened to them in podcasts, I was honestly very skeptical, because I didn't understand how working on a concept like gratitude while working on all the other things that we have to deal with in our daily lives would really make a difference at all. But I'm here to say that it really does work. It takes time, but it's an excellent practice. And my favorite article that I came across when I was doing research on this topic was actually on neuroscience, which is something I know nothing about. But in this article, they spoke about how practicing gratitude every single day in a routine practice stimulates a special part in your brain called the anterior cingulate cortex. And this cortex is in charge of emotional appraisals, cognitive control, and error conflict. And it allows you to predict outcomes of your actions. And I really think that if this part of our brains would work better every day by practicing gratitude, we all would find ourselves in some better situations. And I think that maybe if this part of my brain at the time was working well, I would not have put diesel gas in my car. Now, another interesting article that I found was published by Harvard Health, and it spoke about a positive correlation between having healthy relationships and practicing gratitude daily. They found that individuals who took time to express gratitude for their partner not only felt more positive toward the other person, but also felt more comfortable expressing concerns about their relationship. And I think that all of us, as 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds, or however old we are, it's important for us to at least try to start having healthy relationships. And I don't think this is just exclusive to significant others, but also with your family members or with your friends, and in my case, with my babies, AKA my dogs. This is a picture of the loves of my life, Carly and Sadie, and I found that remembering every single day how grateful I am for the joy that they brought me and my family in the past years has allowed me to get a little bit outside of my head and feel more positive about things that have been going on. And I truly believe that it's small things like just acknowledging how grateful you are for a pet that can add up and allow you to feel better about your life. Now, my favorite quote about gratitude is that with gratitude, people acknowledge the goodness in their lives. In the process, people usually recognize that the source of that goodness lies at least partially outside themselves. And as a result, gratitude also helps people connect to something larger than themselves as individuals. So all in all, in me talking to you today, we're dealing with a lot of stuff, I just want to encourage you all, especially with the holiday season coming up, to try as best you can to take a step back from whatever problems you're having and focus on what really matters, which is, as I think, people that love you and people that you love. Thank you.
6 minutes, 45 seconds. There was some profound insight in there, young lady.